Welcome to the Lyrical Lounge. I am your host, Brooke B, and this is Outspoken. Outspoken is an audio collection of poetry presented by Brooke B Productions. I want you to sit back, relax, and let your senses embrace the creative, skillful, and passionate self-expression of these inspiring and talented artists. Up first is Janice Burt, aka Spanish Janice. Give Janice a warm welcome.
Fear, the worst four-letter word I know. It took away my dignity, my passion, my drive. It left me cold, aching, and dying inside. Fear, the worst four-letter word I know. It caused me to doubt, and it caused me to suffer. No, that's not quite right, since I chose it as a buffer. I wanted to protect myself from hurt, and so I let fear control Janice Burt. But while lying broken and stripped on the floor, I decided through tears that fear would be welcome no more. And instead, I chose another four-letter word. Love is a better bet. That's what I had heard. Turns out it's true, what they all say. Replacing fear with love left me peaceful all day. Love, the best four-letter word I know. It gave me joy, happiness, and set me free. It had me laughing and smiling, feeling good to be me. It is always a choice, and we make it every day. Why don't we all send fear out and invite the word love to stay?
Thank you so much for that, Janice. Our next outspoken poet is no stranger to the Lyrical Lounge, and we are glad to have her back. Here with her poem, The Intent of Freedom, is Kendra Rivers.
Where does freedom rule? Is it power or a tool? A tool to be cruel and manipulate because the founding four declared life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness as a promise, as an opportunity for all. How can a powerful decree be free of intent and integrity? Those can argue that it is destined to change. How so? Can I really rely on the dignity and the hope that slave owners were building their wealth in my best interest or in my great-great-grandmother's interest? I think not. And who am I to say or think differently? I am a descendant of royalty and slaves. I come from the loins of crouched down low and look up high. I am a part of a long lineage that has witnessed itself in the most beautiful parts of life. I have a right and a privilege to call out the liars and deceivers. I will judge against the intent of this so-called freedom, for I am the descendant of those whose freedom was to bargain.
Thank you, Kendra. Our last outspoken poet is Mishi with her poem, Spark the Fire Within.
The stillness of the trees bring me peace. Know that I'm getting my piece of this lease, since our time on earth ain't guaranteed. Even if it's temporary, I'll still play for keeps. I'm moving like the fish going upstream. Survival of the fittest, beware of the sheep. Choose to stay asleep, then become obsolete. The puzzle incomplete. Common story in the streets. Given the right tools, less toxic cycles on repeat. The importance of building a solid team. We all gotta eat. Starting off with I, as the roots must be upright. Coming full force with the influence to ignite. The brightest light you've ever seen in your sight. Speaking dreams into reality, let them take flight. It's not always paradise. Life will come with its strifes. You might want to rethink from whom you seek advice and analyze how you release. Beware of a vice. Some become deadly and come at a costly price. I'm telling you these things to make you think twice. Taking the road less traveled can be what saves your life. No longer rolling the dice. Time we sacrifice in order to rise. Because God's purpose for you wasn't just to roll over, then die.
Thank you, Mishi. I hope you enjoyed all of our wonderful poets showcased on this episode of Outspoken. Give it up one more time for Janice, Kendra, and Mishi. Our musical guest in the Lyrical Lounge is here with their song, Viral Life. Show some love for Humans Win.